And here we go with another challenge round. This will be a 2010 decade challenge round, at the request of one of my viewers actually, Carmine Capizano. These are two big studs. This is Nathan Asha versus Max Charles. Both men massive. 5'10" there for Nathan and a whopping 5'11" for Max Charles. Two big dudes for sure. We're going to be going with Nathan Asha here in the front relaxed. Max Charles is putting up a decent fight, actually winning in the arm department. Look at those delts. Bowling balls. But Nathan Asha's legs are just too much for Max to handle. And look at those lats, the way they flare. He does have a high lat insertion, but I don't know. It goes with Nathan's physique. Anyway, let's head on into this, the front double bicep pose. We're going to be leaning just slightly toward the favor of one Max Charles here in the front double bicep pose. Look at that conditioning of Max Charles. Very thin skin. And I like that classical stance that he has. Surprising to me, that thin skin. That is an area where he has suffered as of late. Anyway, Max gets the point and ties things up. Let's head on in to this, the front lat spread. And Max Charles surprises me with yet again another victory over Nathan Asha. If you asked me before I did the comparisons who I thought was going to win, I definitely would have said Nathan Asha, but now I may have to change my prediction. This Max Charles is a force. Of course, those high lats are really hurting Nathan in this pose in particular. And I believe that his large pecs and his delts are almost hurting him in this pose, taking away from that V-taper that Max Charles has in spades. Anyway, Max Charles wins another one. Now let's head on to this, the side chest. Here we have Nathan Asha battling back with the win in the side chest pose. Just look at the thickness and how massive his chest is. He's really a master at the angle of this pose here. One of his best poses in my opinion. And just look at the tie-ins of the hamstrings and the quads here. Definitely in better condition. I will say that Max Charles is winning in the calf department, but not enough for the victory. Alright, let's head on in to this, the side tricep pose. We have Nathan Asha winning this one, but I will say the chest and abs on Max Charles are outstanding. And I almost wanted to give him a victory based on that, but I can't. Look at the massive tricep of Nathan here. And when I look at the legs, once again, he's probably a little bit better conditioned. Although it's hard to say when I look at the glutes. But anyway, definitely that tricep. And when I look at Max Charles, it appears that his tricep somewhat shrunk. But anyway, we're going to get these two gentlemen to turn around and deliver a rear double bicep pose. Here we have Nathan Asha coming out ahead once again here in the rear double bicep pose. I believe it is close in the arm department, but close in the arm department alone. Look at that back development of Nathan Asha. Far superior in my opinion. And when you look at the glutes and the hamstrings, his conditioning is just in another hemisphere. But anyway, Max Charles has some catching up to do. So let's have these two gentlemen snap a couple of rear lat spreads. This one here is definitely academic. In my opinion, Nathan Asha is getting a strong point in this. Look at the hamstrings and the glutes there. The conditioning is on another level. And look at the detail and thickness of that back and the traps. He's just destroying Max Charles. We'll say Max has the width there. He's almost probably just as, or if not wider in the lat region. But nowhere near as just detailed and thick. But anyway, it looks good here for Nathan heading into this, the most muscular pose. And these guys are doing battle right to the last pose. This was a darn close one for me to judge. It honestly could have went either way. I'm leaning just slightly, and I mean slightly, in the favor of Nathan Asha. I guess based on, I believe his delts and his traps are just a little bit better. Although there's plenty on the side of Max Charles for a case that he was the winner of this one. But we have to, at the end of the day, we got to lean towards someone. And Nathan Asha gets the point here. But anyway, let's head on into this, the ab and thigh pose. And this will be the final pose. Although as I tabulate the points, I guess it doesn't really matter. Nathan Asha has this one in the bag. But he is just slightly winning this final pose. These two guys are a judge's nightmare. Almost every one of these poses could have went either way, honestly, besides a couple of them. But on paper, Nathan Asha has won most of them. But Max Charles deserves respect for sure. But here's your winner of this challenge round, Nathan Asha. Nathan Asha will now await the challenge of another challenge round winner to do battle in the gladiator round.